There are 4 kittens that cling onto Ruby, the sorrowful dog, and drink directly from her. Her golden fur is being kneaded against by small tabby paws. A mother, how did these unlikely nursing cubs come to find comfort at the side of a dog who had just lost her own litter, just days before Ruby lay in her kennel at River, would rescue her trembling muzzle pressed against empty blankets under a pale winter moon? She had given birth to 5 puppies, but when dawn broke, none survived. Volunteers found her shivering in sorrow, her once vibrant tail still as snow on the ground. Daniel, the shelter's dedicated caretaker, knelt beside her and whispered, "You won't face this alone." Nevertheless, for 3 long days, no kind word or gentle pat could rouse Ruby from her grief. She refused every offer of water and food, even the comfort of the voices of the volunteers. On the 4th morning, Maya arrived carrying a wicker basket lined with soft fleece. Inside the basket were 4 orphan tabby kittens no older than 6 weeks. Jasper, the courageous explorer Millie, whose purrs sounded like a lullaby, was also present. The mischievous explorer Max and the peaceful dreamer Sophie are the 2 main characters. Daniel watched as Maya placed the basket in front of Ruby. For a little minute, the air was filled with silence, a fragile pause between the loss and the hope that she was experiencing. Ruby's ears were flattened, and she retreated away from the uncertainty that was clouding her eyes. Ruby's head fell, and a low whine slipped her mouth as if every stitch of anguish asked for release in that exact time. The kittens murmured gently, inching forward, little hearts chasing warmth. Then Jasper, the most courageous of the group, lifted his head and let out a single pleading cry. The kitten hurried forward, noses seeking, until they discovered her tits, and then they began to suck directly from her nature's ideal solution. Ruby curled onto her side without any hesitation. Her tits were the source of her nourishment. Tiny paws kneaded against her fur, gentle purr woo into Ruby's trembling whimpers, tears pulled in her eyes, glistening like crystal against her golden coat. Over the next week, River would rescue bore witness to a transformation, both profound and tender. At dawn, volunteers found Ruby standing guard over her adoptive brood, tail swaying in quiet devotion. Each morning, Daniel brought fresh blankets and placed the kittens at her side. Ruby groomed Millie's downy coat with meticulous care, her tongue brushing away every speck of frost. When Max stumbled after a dash across the floor, Ruby nudged him back to safety. And when Sophie cried for more, Ruby lay down, chest heaving, to welcome her smallest charge. But healing is never a straight path. One stormy night, thunder rattled the windows and sent the kittens scurrying into a corner. Ruby recoiled, haunted by memories of dark skies. When her own pups had slipped away, Maya held her breath. Then, summoning a courage born from love, Ruby stepped into the tempest and pressed her body over the frightened kittens. In that defiant embrace, she reclaimed her purpose. Protector, the word of this wonderful family went across the neighborhood. And when Emma and David Thompson read the tale, they felt they had to become involved. On a chilly Saturday morning, they arrived at the shelter with their hearts open, holding a banner that read, "Forever Family." Daniel presented Ruby and her kittens to Daniel. Ruby and her 4 kittens were welcomed into Emma and David's house. A single photograph was taken of them later, and it showed them cuddled up together by a crackling fire. This seemingly impossible family serves as a reminder that love, not DNA, is what creates a family.